So when I was studying with Barry Harris, I learned chords like this, that I call the brothers. I believe he used to call them brother and sister, or a family of dominant chords. You get so many combinations that are beautiful. So what's going on here? Well, it's not as difficult as it seems. If we take any diminished chord, we're going to take A flat diminished and start to move any note down a half step. We'll find out that we have related dominant chords. Let's see how. So moving the A flat down a half step, we get G7. Putting it back, moving the B down a half step, we get an inversion of B flat 7. If I put it here, it's clearer to see, right? Now if we put that back and move the D down, this is an inversion of D flat 7. And if we put that back and move the F down, this is an inversion of E7. So these are the 4 dominant chords that are a family. And if we have a G7 shell, the first thing we can do is use that diminished on top of it. I teach that elsewhere, so that's a simpler concept. But we can also move any other note down, like say the D. And now we have a combination of G7, 1, 7, 3 of G7. And we also have a full D flat 7. That's what a brother chord is for me. Going to C major, because G7 goes to C major. You can put that D flat 7 in any inversion. You could do it with E7. It's like Savoy, right? Or you could have a combination of 2 of these. So here's G7 plus E7, and then G7 plus D flat 7. I'm going to put the E back to F and lower the D flat, lower the D to D flat like that. So we get this. My romance. So brother chords can be really handy when you use them in combination as well. And it doesn't even have to be limited to this. You can do many more things, like just using their triads. So here's G7 plus a D flat triad. Maybe we'll break it like this. It's got the 5, 1, 3, 5. Here's the E triad. Here's E followed by D flat. So that's how you can get started with the brother chords.